It's been a good week. Our guys, since we've arrived here, have been focused. We've tried to keep this as game-like and game week-like as possible. We've had some solid practices, and we're just ready for the game to get here and play and see what happens. Well, Auburn's a great program and used to winning championships, and so I knew that we were going to get it turned around. I didn't know how quick. There was a lot of questions when we first got there. We did a lot of doctor filling early, and our guys came together and they believed. I got to give a lot of credit to our seniors. They've kept our team together. Well, all year we've taken the approach just to take it one game at a time and not let our mind go any farther than that. And that's been my approach personally. I'm trying my best to enjoy the moment, but the bottom line is we got a job to do. And as a coach, your responsibility is to have your team prepared as possible and to stay in that routine. And in this setting, this week, obviously that's a challenge. But, our team and our coaches have done that all year, and I feel so far up to this point as a group we've done that. Yeah, I think anytime you have 30 days, you're going to have all the information and then some. And as a coach, you just got to filter all that and predict best you can on what they're going to do offensively, defensively, and special teams. I'm just very fortunate that we've got some great players. We're extremely close group. Our coaches have done a great job developing that trust and that relationship with our players, and I think that's one of the key to turning this thing around, going from 3 wins to coming up here in 1 year. Yeah, well, first of all, to have a successful run game, you have to be good up front, and our offensive line has gotten better each game. They've been very physical. They've worked together, and at the same time, coaching is about trying to keep people off balance and try to keep them guessing. Well, a lot of people say we run trick plays, but, from our players' standpoint, we call them special plays because we actually work on them and we have certain situations we like to run them. And it's just all a matter of putting pressure on the defense and really the bottom line is scoring points, no matter how you do that. Each game is very unique. This one also is, and we'll always carry some things that, that we feel like will have a high chance of being successful if given the right situation.
As I stated yesterday, on behalf of our program and our university, I would like to thank the BCS committee and Vizio for hosting us out here in Orange County. It's been a tremendous experience. Everything has been first class. It's been great providing us with just everything we need to do to have a wonderful experience for our players. Our players have truly enjoyed it, and probably one of the best experiences as far as being able to have things to do, have downtime, have rest time, very well organized, extremely well done. And, it's been 10 years since I've been in this game. Back in this game in 2003, and sometimes you don't realize how hard it is to get back. You think once you get here, you can always get back. It's very tough. There's a lot of things that get involved with getting back to this game, and it's truly a privilege to be in this game, and I think our players understand that also. We were ACC champs and won the Orange Bowl and won 12 games. And that to me is could we have won another game or two? Yeah, but you're going to say that every year. There's going to be certain times you're undefeated. When 12-2 doesn't become good enough, we got issues in this business. I think Bobby Bowden will always be a piece of Florida State. He made Florida State a national brand name. That's the brand that Florida State became was because of Coach Bowden. Our goal was to build a program. I said teams come and go, programs sustain the test of time. I think we're getting in that category where we can each year be expected to compete at a high level. Very proud of that. He always plays. He plays with pressure on him every day. He plays with pressure that every play is a national championship. That's the way he goes about his business every day. He puts that pressure on himself the way he prepares every day. We go against our defense. To him, if we lose in 2-minute drill, or we lose in team, if we lose and we do our good on good periods, to him that is competition every day, and it's close because our defense is a great defense. Well, I think he does it. He has tremendous confidence without arrogance because he truly loves the game. He loves what he's doing. He loves his teammates. He plays to win. He doesn't play for individual accolades. He just loves competing and everything that goes with it. And he's worked at it his whole life, and he truly believes he belongs here. These moments when he hits these big moments, he truly believes that's where he belongs so they don't overwhelm him. And he just has an infectious atmosphere infectious attitude that affects our team. And he affects our team great. Everybody on our team, offense, defense, special teams, he has an effect on every one of them. And it's fun to watch and be around, but it's just an inner confidence that he has and believes in himself. We have a group of guys, just like a team of guys, just like you would for, you have tutors for a class. We have guys that teach our guys how to think, how to handle pressure, how to deal with things, and how to develop their attitudes and priorities in life and how to structure themselves so they can think the right way. Because to me, you talk about destinies and you talk about what a guy does, it's all about decision making. He has to understand how to make decisions in his life, because if you make the right decisions, good things happen to you. What the key is, you have to know what your assignment is, be disciplined, trust your eyes, and not vary from that. Have the discipline to keep your eyes where you need to be so you can play with technique and use your abilities. I think just keeping your emotions in check. I think the practices, well, you have to practice well, you have to focus, but I think emotions are key to me in rivalry games and big games like this, because you can get yourself dialed in on a day-to-day basis. That's got to be a habit. When you go to play, you play a certain way. But your emotions can only stay at that top level, that high peak, for a certain amount of time. And if you get them there too quick, I think it can be detrimental. It can wear you out. And I think just making sure the emotional part of it was peaked at the right times when we come into the game tomorrow, that we'll be right where we need to be. I really don't think it'll be that tough, because that's the way they've been all year. That's the way they've prepared. And it's not you're trying to keep someone where they don't want to be. That's who they are. That's what they truly think. That's what they truly believe. And they trust and believe in each other, and they trust and believe in the coaches, and we believe in them.